And for someone like yourself who has said your dyslexia is your superpower, how have you found that to give you strength? Or how has that become a strength of yours versus something that has perhaps made it harder for achievement in your own rich life?
All right. So I love this question. First of all, yes, I think that there is a lot of in society, people wonder where you went to school, what your diploma says. I think in my industry, it doesn't matter because what you really learn, you learn on the road. I went to a 3-month cooking school. I had a wonderful childhood growing up. My palate was developed from eating as a child growing up in Europe. So I was already ahead of the game. But really, it was about, doing things over and over. And look, some people say that, the restaurant industry or the culinary it's an art, but it's also a craft. It's about doing things over and over and making something precisely right every time. And that's a very important thing. I think that it rides both sides of the aisle on that sense. It's got, it's a craft, but it's a creative craft, I would say. My dyslexia is something that steered me to do what I'm doing. It steered me in a lot of different ways. Some negative, some positive. The negatives became positives. It was a wonderful sort of story in that sense. And only recently I started working with an organization made by Dyslexia, and it's some people out of London actually, and Richard Branson's on the board. And I've been working with them a lot. And I did a talk here in New York City in front of 1,500 people. We had all these different speakers, dyslexics, and they invited me to come and be on a panel with them. And I have to say, I was the last person on this panel after about an hour and a half. I learned so much about myself in that this was literally about a year and a half ago, that everything sort of started making a little bit more sense about how I think and how about dyslexics think. And it is a superpower, it turns out. I think that they even got the LinkedIn to put it as a plus button on LinkedIn to say that you have dyslexia.